As the death toll from fighting in Sudan's capital Khartoum surpassed 180 and calls for an immediate ceasefire came from Washington and other international organizations, both military factions fighting for control claimed to have made gains on Monday. Residents in Khartoum reported hearing fire jets and anti-aircraft fire after night fell Monday as the violence between Sudan's military and paramilitary force raged through a third day. Volker Perthes, the United Nations Special Representative to Sudan, told reporters by video link from Khartoum Monday that at least 185 people had been killed and more than 1,800 wounded since the fighting erupted on Saturday. Given that many of the injured can't get to hospitals for treatment, the number of casualties from the fighting is likely to increase. The fighting, according to a group of Sudanese doctors, also heavily damaged numerous hospitals near the capital. Despite regional and international calls for ceasefire, as diplomats mobilize, reports indicate that the fighting in the capital is unprecedented and could last for a long time. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken said Tuesday he had spoken with the two generals and underscored urgent need for ceasefire. Blinken made his calls while in Japan for a meeting of G7 foreign ministers, who also urged the warring sides to end hostilities immediately and ensure the safety of all civilians. The European Union's ambassador to Sudan was attacked in his home in Khartoum on Monday, the bloc's top diplomat Joseph Borrell said. A spokesperson told journalists the veteran diplomat was okay following the assault. Battles have taken place throughout the vast country and there are fears of regional spillover. Terrified residents of the capital are spending the last and holiest days of Ramadan watching from their windows as tanks roll through the streets, building shake and smokes from fire triggered by fighting hangs in the air. Earlier Monday, the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres urged Sudan's warring parties to immediately cease hostilities. He warned that further isolation could be devastating for the country and the region.